Good morning, guys. So it is Monday morning. Kids are back in school. I thought I'd do a bit of a day in the life because why not? So most of it is going to be shot on my GoPro. I've actually bit the bullet and I bought one. It's only a 5, but they sent me the wrong one. So it's going to be bits filmed on this on my phone and bits filmed on the GoPro, just to show you what I get up to. So it is 9:25. Boys are in school. Just taking my wife to the opticians. Put diesel in. I am going home now briefly to do a few bits and bobs and to use the toilet. And then gonna go pick my wife back up from the opticians. Hopefully they don't sort her eyesight out and then she realizes that I'm a minger and she leaves me. So, and then I've got to take her to a nail appointment. Her car's not alright to use at the moment. It is just sort of needs a track rod end changing, so it's got quite a bit of knocking on it, and I don't want to get it done right now because my car's due an MOT next month, so any money we've got is got to go into keeping this beast on the road. Aiden went to school fine this morning. I thought we'd have problems with him this morning. I think because we've had such a fun week doing stuff, Elliot was a bit emotional this morning. Didn't want to go to school, said he doesn't get to play with toys, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that anymore. And I was like, yeah, but Elliot, you don't go to school to play with toys and stuff, you just go to school to learn. I said, you know, I'm not being nasty or anything, but school's not meant to be like you go in and play games and you do this. You're there to learn stuff. And I said, you've learned lots of stuff already. Yeah, I've learned plenty, I don't need to go to school. You want to leave school at 7 years old? And he's like, yeah, but you're not going to be able to get a job or anything, so what are you going to do? So you can't stay at home all day. Why not? You need education. I said, there's no way you'd be able to go straight into a job now and be able to write stuff down and to do numbers and, you know, calculations and all that sort of stuff. And he was like, yeah, good. To be honest, there's a few people out there in the world that can't even read and write when they've managed to hold down jobs for God knows how many years, like. But there we are. After a while he did sort of come round and he came down and we made it on time for school, which was a shock even for me. So I'm hoping this isn't what it's going to be like all week, because it's just going to be hard going if it is. So I'm just on my way home now. It's going to be a busy day. I've got to go do a bit of a shop as well, so try and do that. Videos, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. But the good thing about Facebook and Instagram is I can upload them onto Instagram and it'll go straight to Facebook, which is a bit easier for me. I've literally just hit 1,900 followers. I'm really pleased about, because I didn't even think I'd get that far. So I'm just coming into where I live. Went to Aldi's. I've just dropped my wife off. Her eye test was fine. She's had a slight change, but nothing major. So just gonna go into Aldi's now, get some stuff. Not loads, but a few little bits. So So that is Aldi's done. It's a bit more than what I should have, but we did need a few bits. But it's only money I've put aside. It is boiling today. I'm gonna have to take my fleece off, I think. Saw one of my wife's mother's friends in Aldi's. Was talking to them for 2 minutes. I'm just trying out some different things with the GoPro, I'll be honest, just to see what it looks like, how it turns out. Who knows? But with the GoPro, I can do all different avenue of things. I do need to order some new batteries for it, because the one I've got in there it's all right. Like, it'll do the job. Come in handy to get some other batteries as well. So I might just have to have a look online for some and just buy some. Another 1 or 2 will do. I might even use the other one. Either the boys can use it, or I might just use it as a dash cam, because it's got all the fittings and fixtures for a dash cam. It's just, yeah. So I'm just going to go down to Tesco's now, because I don't think my wife's quite ready yet. Just to have a little look around, see what's in there. But yeah, go home then, and I got to sort out some of the walls, because we've had all this heavy rain, and I got to try and empty the gutter as well. When we've had all this heavy rain, the gutters are a bit full, so that's another thing I got to do. So we'll just casually make our way down, and when my wife's ready, she'll let me know, I suppose. It's lush weather though, and I'm glad I'm off today. I'm in Tuesday and Wednesday, Friday and Saturday this week. It's a good thing about the company I work for, the fact that I could just tell them my availability rather than have the same set shifts every week. So good morning guys, it is Tuesday and I've got to go to my diabetic clinic appointment. I know what they're going to say. They're going to say I'm too fat, need to change my lifestyle, need to do this, need to do that. And I'm already walking, not every day, but I am walking a lot more than what I'm quite active anyway with my kids and what. I mean, I was running around the garden the other day with my boys, chasing them because they wanted me to be a monster. With my job, I need to obviously walk a lot more because I am literally just driving. So I can see why they want me to, you know, walk and whatnot. And I do have days where I am, like at the moment, I am struggling for motivation just because it's cold and I'm just tired constantly. Like literally, even I didn't want to get up this morning. But when I'm up, I'm alright. But I just feel absolutely exhausted all the time, which means then that I just want to eat crap. I ate a couple of double deckers last night, a couple of pretzels, chocolate covered pretzels, some biscuits. But then for dinner, I had these chicken tikka wrap things I made. The chicken we bought in, but basically it had lettuce in it, onions, a little bit of light mayo. So it's not like we went absolutely nuts and ordered a takeaway or anything like that. So I ate pretty well. That's what I had 4 of those wraps. It was mostly chicken and stuff. It's pretty good. I can't complain. And they were, the chicken was absolutely stunning. We got it from the butchers. They bought it in from somewhere. And oh my God, it was just so juicy, so flavoursome. It was just amazing. Obviously, then today though, it's pancake day. I'll be doing something with pancakes. Don't have to, but that's what the boys want. And I got this thing I seen on, did I see it? On Instagram Reels. Basically cook pancakes and then cut them into like tagliatelle pasta slices, and then a bit of chocolate on top, a couple of Smarties, and then boom, there we are. Boys will love that. I'm excited to see how that will turn out. I'm just about to go in now for my appointment. I don't know what they're going to say. But I am going to mention about the water retention in my legs and the fact that I can literally just wear sport socks, ankle socks. I can't wear normal socks because my legs just have indentation and it's just so uncomfortable. But they're telling me losing weight will help get rid of the water retention, but it hasn't yet. I lost 7 pounds so far and I haven't weighed myself for a couple of weeks, so maybe I've put it all back on, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just going to have to see what they say. So I shall see you back here momentarily. So I've just had my diabetes review. She's happy with everything. She's giving me a pneumonia injection because I'm entitled to that because I'm in the diabetic range. So she'll show me the graph. So when I first got diagnosed, I was 49 range, like it starts from 48. Then it dropped down to 48 and now it's gone up to 53. But she's not concerned about that. She's more concerned about the high blood pressure. I've never had high blood pressure in my life up until recently. And I think it was like 149 over 93 or something like that. She did it 3 times and it was near enough the same every time. So I need to do a diary of my blood pressure because they're worried that I might suffer with high blood pressure, which means I'm going to need more medication. So this is going to be interesting. The last time I did it at home, I did it 3 times and it was all right, like it was in the range. But I need to sort of try and get out of this funk I'm in and try and make a bit more of an effort to go out walking and go and do stuff rather than just sitting in the house. To be honest, I'm not really. Yeah, I have days where I do sit down. I don't do a lot. I do the bare minimum around the house, like washing, dishwasher, you know. But I'm not like, I wouldn't say to the point where I'm lazy and I don't do anything whatsoever. Like yesterday, I was up a ladder, like scrubbing and sorting out where we've had all this heavy rain. I've got a bit of mold on my ceilings in the bedrooms and on the landing, and I've scrubbed all of that. Used a bit of Sillet Bang. They're all sorted now. But yeah, it's just, even like I said the other day, I was running around the garden with the boys on over half term. We walked around St Fagans. Videos on the channel. I've been down Cardiff Bay for this Pokemon thing. I was on my feet then for walking around for hours then. So she checked my feet. She could see a pulse in my feet. Everything's fine with my feet. She's booked me in for an eye test. Have a look behind my eyes. An eye screening, is that what they call it? Something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do something, and I'm gonna have to make more of an effort. So we're gonna go home now and yeah, speak to my wife about everything. Try my hardest because when I first met my wife back in 2000, which is what, 11 years ago now, crumbs, I was 18 stone after being at my heaviest weight of 20, and when she weighed me just now I was almost at 23. But then I have had 2 massive buckets of coffee. I haven't been to the toilet yet. I've had breakfast, I've had a couple of biscuits. It's a bit disheartening, I'm annoyed at myself more than anything, because at the end of the day it's down to me, innit? Only I can do this. So I'm gonna have to try and make more of an effort. So I'm in work tonight now. Some pancakes. I did pancake pasta, which was lush. Boys enjoyed it. I just did it for TikTok, YouTube Shorts. I had my jab today. My arm, where I've had it, is all swollen. It is. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it. It is quite bad. I'll see if I can show you. I'm just making my way down to pick a customer up now. Aiden's not feeling very well. All of a sudden, he was eating his pancake pasta. Then he just stopped, started saying that his ear was hurting, and he was rubbing his ear around about here. But at the same time, his jaw was a bit swollen. I don't know what's happened to him, poor bugger. When I left, I got pajamas for him, and he just went straight to sleep. He fell asleep on his own. So yeah, sort of wish I didn't come in tonight, but I'm feeling a bit rubbish. I just hope I'm not ill now. That's all I need. Sometimes these jabs can make you feel a bit ill. I've never even heard of a pneumonia vaccination, but with everything else that's going on with me at the moment, with the water retention, the gout is alright at the moment. I've started taking my Alpuno now, and I've got to keep taking that for the rest of my life. With the diabetes, and I'm just feeling really rubbish about myself as a partner, as a husband, partner, a husband, father. Just general feeling pretty rubbish. I am struggling mentally with food. I just want to eat, and when I feel crap, I just want to stuff my face. And to be honest, to be fair, today I haven't. Yeah, and my hands are absolutely freezing. But I don't want to shut the window on the taxi, because you do get some. I know sometimes they can't help it, but some of them, yeah. And you get people coughing and spluttering. That's the only reason why I had the pneumonia jab. That's how she said it. She said, people getting in at your taxi, getting ill. And I was like, yeah. And she said it was free because I've got diabetes. Yeah. She said, yeah, it's a one-off thing. You have it now and you won't need it for the rest of your life. No break. But yeah. I just feel tired. I'm absolutely exhausted. I really can't wait to go home. It's only 6:30. I've been in work half hour. So it's not been a bad old shift. I've been busy all night, but they're all been short runs, so I think I made about 50 odd quid. It's not bad for a Tuesday. I'm hungry now, I'm tired. My arm is absolutely throbbing from that injection. And I picked up a woman tonight who's had the same injection, and she's been complaining of the same sort of pains as me. She thought it was just her, but obviously it's not, because it's me as well. I've got a bit of a headache now as well. Got the sniffles. On the plus side, my car does not smell like burnt oil anymore, so happy days. Just got to get it through the MOT next month now, but I think I am going to need a couple of tyres maybe. So speak to you in the morning. So it's Wednesday. I feel like absolute crap. I had all the intentions of going out for a walk, getting my wife to take the car home, and I'll walk back from Bargood to. I've just got a banging headache. I just feel absolutely rotten after having this injection. It's literally knocked me for 6. And I picked some woman up last night. She had the same sort of symptoms to me, so it's worse than that. But no, I just feel really rotten. So I'm just gonna go home. Plus I got my Crocs on. We were running a bit late this morning. We still managed to make it in time for school, but yeah. I don't think much is going to happen today. Just do a few jobs around the house, maybe have a sleep. Who knows? So, it is Thursday night. I haven't really done much today. I've not been the best. After my jab yesterday, I felt so ill that I literally I've literally done the bare minimum today in the house. Done the dishwasher, put some washing in, had a quick tidy up around the house. I did do a TikTok live playing Call of Duty because I've recently signed up to a gaming agency, or an agency I should say, on TikTok called Dragonart. It's run by a Welsh guy called Tom Jones. I applied for it on the off chance. I thought, I haven't got that many subscribers. I got like 1,500 subscribers, something like that. Nothing special. And he come back to me and he said, yeah, you can just do a couple of lives for me. You need to do at least 15 hours a month. And yeah, happy days. So he's come on to a couple of my lives just to watch me, to see how I'm getting on, I'm guessing. And he hasn't really said anything bad or anything good. He hasn't really said anything, but yeah, so it's going all right. I am enjoying it, but other than that, and working tonight, it's been a bit hit and miss tonight because most people have been paying with card, and that's the reality of being a taxi driver. If you've got a card machine, everyone's going to pay with card because not many people carry cash these days. The only time I carry cash is when I've worked the day before because I haven't banked the money. Other than that, I don't really carry cash. So that's just how it is, isn't it? So I'm just on my way home now. Finished a little bit earlier tonight just because the last run no-showed. I haven't had no-show for a while, so it's the first for me. So yeah, I'm just making my way to my house now. I can't wait to go to bed, ready to start tomorrow. Tomorrow is World Book Day. We had a bit of a debacle with Elliot's jumper. For some reason, the jumper fit his torso lovely, but the arms are mega long, and it's a small adult. It should fit him. He wears small adult t-shirts, but never mind. It didn't fit him. I've had to use Wonder Web or webbing, or I don't know what you call it. You put it inside your clothes, and basically it makes you can hem up your stuff without having to sew and whatnot. So I've used some of that, and yeah, it worked wonders. It was great. So that's all done now. So I've just got to. That's all sorted for him. I've just got to make sure he puts that on in the morning. Aiden is a little prince. Oh my god, he looks so handsome in his little costume. He's going to be a little heartbreaker when he's older. So yeah, so I shall see you in the morning. Hey guys, so it's Friday. So the boys had World Book Day, and it was great. They looked fantastic, but they didn't stay clean for very long. Aiden looked like he'd been rolling around in a pile of mud. His trousers, he was Prince Charming, but his trousers were absolutely bogging. And I just did a few jobs around the house that day. We had a Subway for lunch, which was nice. I had a meatball, my favourite, meatball marinara. Does anybody remember the chicken fajita the Subway used to do? Like when I was a manager of Subway, I'm talking like years ago, probably about 25 years ago, maybe even longer. They used to do this foot-long chicken fajita. Oh my god, it was lush. Especially with, it'd be like a chicken Caesar, so you'd have like garlic and herb sauce, and you'd have croutons in it as well. They do the croutons every day fresh with like bread that was there, like, oh my god, it was lush. You can't get it now. Yeah, we didn't really do much yesterday, and then today dropped the boys off at school this morning. It was St David's Day in school. They got to wear Welsh tops, just normal clothes sort of thing. Elliot did a mathematical competition thing where you had to do your times table, multiplication or something or other, and he was really nervous about doing it this morning, and we were like, look, we wouldn't make you do anything you don't want to do. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. Like, you know, fair play to you for getting as far as you have. You got into the top 8, and then he came out of school today and he was like, oh, I said, do you do your maths thing today? Yeah. He didn't do very well though, and I thought, well, I said, well, it's not how well you did, it's the taking part. Like I said, if you enjoyed it, I said, you know, good. He said, yeah, and he came 4th. I was like, 4th? He was like, yeah. I said, that's amazing. I said, how many of there was then? He went, oh, 8. I said, you come 4th? He was like, yeah. I said, fair play to you, Elliot. I said, it's fantastic, it's amazing. He's proper chuffing, and my wife said the same thing, because it was. We made a fuss of him. He was, you know. And then he was saying he was learning history in school, and he's like, oh yeah. He was just like proper chuffing, and like, you really love learning, don't you? He was like, yeah, I do. You wouldn't think that some days, because some days he says he hates school. He don't like it. Hates learning. This work is too hard. Doesn't get to play. And then he has the opposite, where he absolutely loves it, and he can't get enough. So he did all that today, which was fantastic. I just wanted to show you like a week of what I get up to when I'm not working. I'm working tonight. It is dead tonight. I'm going to ask if I can just go home, because it is pants. I don't do anything exotic, anything exciting. I do TikToks in the day. I did do a live stream of Call of Duty on TikTok. I gotta do 15 hours a month. So I've done 5 so far, and I am enjoying it. It is good. Like, I just need to get the confidence up to start talking on there and whatnot. But it's not the end of the world. To be honest, people come and go on there. Nobody really hangs around. I suppose I just got to act like I'm not live streaming and just sort of talk. To be honest, I do most of my live streams at night when I finish work. Everyone's in bed in my house. I haven't got like a quiet room. I just do it downstairs in the front room. So I don't really say anything. I just game. I have done one live stream in the day the other day, but even then I didn't really say anything. But yeah, tomorrow now I'll do a new video. We're going to go to Trago Mills tomorrow because the boys have got book tokens from World Book Day, and Elliot wants to buy a book. Eden's got one as well. So we're going to go up to Trago. I'm going to do a video of us visiting Trago, see if we can try some of the food up there. I'm going to try and film as much of it as I can on my GoPro, but the battery's not very good. So, but then it is a Hero 5. It is in HD. Not HD, it's in 4K. So yeah, we'll just see how we get on. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I shall see you on the next one.